Hello and welcome back, you guys. With Fall Guys Mobile officially being released, everyone's new favorite topic of discussion is, of course, Ranked. And that's what we're going to talk about today. First, we're going to get into the history of Ranked and just what we know about it so far. Next, we're going to get into, is Ranked even feasible? Is it possible that we do see Ranked in the game? Next, we'll talk about what I think about Ranked. Do I love it? Do I hate it? Somewhere in between. And last, I'll be curious to see what you guys say. I'll turn to you guys, I'll turn it to you, and we'll see what you guys have to say about Ranked, okay? Because I know we all have a very different opinion on the matter. So, starting with the history of Ranked, well over a year ago, just before SS4, Max from Fall Guys Leaks and Info tweeted actually a photo of Ranked icons, noting that Ranked mode was coming soon. And that was pretty exciting at the time. Of course, flash forward to now, and Ranked is yet to come. And we actually had no more information until recently, but as you can see here, we have this screenshot noting that Fall Guys Ranked will not be available for mobile users. Now, you can logically extrapolate from this that would then mean mobile will be available otherwise, right? For a little bit, this seemed promising. But more recently, this has been edited to now read that Ranked mode is not available in Fall Guys, period. And that leaves us where we are today. Ranked mode, of course, is not here, and we really have no concrete evidence of it coming besides these, well over a year old icons of, purported ranked levels. So that's the history. Now, we do really need to answer, regardless of our opinion on the matter, is ranked feasible in Fall Guys? Will we see a ranked mode, no matter how much we love or hate the idea? The short answer is no. I do not believe that ranked mode is feasible. I do not believe that Fall Guys needs it. And I do not believe that Fall Guys will add a ranked mode. And here's why. By its very nature, ranked does seem to contradict the nature of Fall Guys. It's not generally a game you view as a competitive one. That's not to say there's no skill in Fall Guys or it can't be competitive. Believe me, the average person really does underestimate how skill-based Fall Guys can be. I am not one of these pro players, but I do see them. I know some and I've seen some. And it's phenomenal, the skill gap that is possible in Fall Guys. I'll never deny that. However, on the whole and on average, the average player, the everyday Joe that plays Fall Guys, is just not looking for a competitive experience as far as I can tell. Sure, there's other games out there where this is absolutely the meta and this is, the primary reason for playing a game. But at the end of the day, what we've seen is Fall Guys is going a very different direction. The creative, the laid back, the chill, the knockout, the explore, the discovery, all that. And it just seems to me very unlikely that ranked fits into that scheme. Moreover, an entire ranked system, which includes basically a whole new sector to the game, kind of like creative, is just a huge commitment. And I would be shocked at this trajectory that Fall Guys is going down if they then 180'd and focused their efforts on a ranked mode. And one final point on the matter, and this is just going off of what we know historically, I've mentioned this a few times in my videos, but early in the game's lifespan, before I was playing, there was the weekly Crown League. Real quick, for those of you that don't know, it was pretty much exactly that. It was a weekly league that simply ranked the players with the most crowns in that week. And the winners would, of course, get a super rare, super cool cosmetic. Now, that got very toxic, and actually Fall Guys themselves tweeted and basically said that the weekly Crown League kind of runs contrary to their vision for the game, their idea of a chilled, fun, laid-back experience, and they canned. So then that brings me to what I think about Ranked. Regardless of whether it makes sense or not for the game, what do I think? And me personally, I can't say I'm a huge fan of the idea either. Obviously, if it comes to the game, it's no skin off my back. It makes no difference to me. I might play it, I might not. But I really don't believe that I would enjoy it, and I think I am one of those people that, while I love a good challenge and I do love to play this game, I can't imagine that ranked mode is necessarily the best next step for Fall Guys. I can think of a plethora of other things that would be better for the game, and I just don't believe ranked falls in line with that image. So with that being said, I actually admittedly would be quite surprised if we saw a ranked mode. I mean, I can be proven wrong. I was wrong about mobile many times about when it may or may not come out, so I'll admit that. Who knows, maybe it does come out, but if it does, I would be very surprised. And in fact, I'll take it a step further. If I was a betting man, I would absolutely bet that there will never be a ranked mode in Fall Guys. And I don't say that to be, a Debbie Downer or a party pooper. I just believe that there's other great directions for the game, and I don't think it includes ranked. Now, of course, most of this is just my opinion, my educated guess. I do spend a lot of time on Fall Guys, in the community, playing the game, so on and so forth. So it's just one man's idea. It's by no means, fact or the law of the land, just an idea. I do want to know what you think, though, about a potential ranked mode. Would you play it? Would you not? Do you think it belongs in the game? Do you think it doesn't belong in the game? Whatever the case, just let me know. I'm very curious to see, because this is a very polarizing topic. I know it goes a lot of ways. Some people love the idea. Some people would probably only play that. We know there's a whole competitive side of the game that people play. Some people probably hate the idea. They wouldn't even touch it. And some people are probably in between. Makes no difference to them. Regardless, let me know down below. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.